Are you ready for Empties Part 3? So let's get started. Our first product today is an eyeshadow primer, and it's from one of my favorite brands, Benefit Cosmetics, and it is the Air Patrol. Retails for $29 on your Sephora.com, your Ulta.com, your Macy's.com, pretty much anywhere that sells Benefit, Benefit.com. What's really awesome about this primer is you twist up to use, which is great because you get just enough of what you need for the eyes before the eyeshadow goes on. It's also a completely matte finish, perfect for your matte shadows as well as your high shine shadows and your glitter shadows. It sticks everything. This one also has skincare benefits too. BB cream eyelid primer. This one has an SPF of 20, something for the eyelid being SPF, so this is pretty cool. And it's super cute packaging. It has like a little wing. Whole lot of fun. Great eyeshadow primer, and it is totally empty. Definitely one of my favorites. Our next category is brow products, and I cannot stress enough, brows are so important. They frame your face. You've got to have the right brow products. I started off using Benefit Browsings when I first was taught how to properly fill in my eyebrows, and those are back in my behind the counter days with Benefit. They kind of retired a lot of their old brow products because they wanted to have a huge catalog of amazing brow products. Two that I have completely emptied would be the Precisely My Brow Pen and the Ka-Brow Brow Pomade. Now in both of these, this one is a number 3 and this one is a number 2. And I use them at the exact same time, and I will tell you why. Number 2 was to fill in my brow completely. And then the number 3 was to go back, and there's literally nothing left in here, but you can see how fine that top is. They actually have the thinnest brow tip in the industry. This makes beautiful hair-like strokes. This one I use to just completely fill in the brow, and then you go back with this and create your hair-like strokes. This also has a spoolie on the end, so you can brush everything through and make sure that it's all even. A really cool trick that not a lot of people know about this Ka-Brow, I wanted to show you. So inside the cap, so you've got, it's empty, okay? It's ugly, but I'll show it to you anyway. So here's the inside. You can tell it's just completely kaput. I used it, okay? When I love something, I gut it, as you can see in my last videos. It's gone. They gave you a brush, and I hope that anytime you go into an Ulta or a Sephora or a Macy's, that they're showing you this before you leave with the product, because this is the best kept secret, but it's not really a secret. Inside here, you've got, and mine, of course, is used and abused, because when I traveled with this, I didn't bring a ton of brushes. I would actually just use this when I traveled. You take your brush, I'm trying to do this on camera, people, sorry. You insert it into the cap. So now, you have your brow wand. How cool is that? So innovative. Like, I thought that was the coolest thing. And then you dip into your pomade and you go through with your brow. Amazing brow product. So I definitely recommend both of these items. Do I think you need both of them? Yes, and I actually think you need a third product too. I don't have it with me because it's in my makeup bag in the other room, but it's called the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit as well. That thing, I've got it on my brows right now, and I've had my brows on since 8 o'clock this morning. That 24-hour brow setter will stick those brows to your face. Good luck getting it off. Sorry. There is one more brow product that I want to show you. So you know that Tarte's one of my favorite brands, right? So when I say this, it's all in love. I love Tarte. However, their brow mousse, which I have here, I actually really loved. This thing is gutted. The only thing I didn't like, dried out very quickly, to the point where I can stick my finger in this now and I'm just getting like powder residue. Even though you can see there's product in there, I've tried to put oil in it. Could be user error. Okay, I'm not blaming Tarte for this. I am probably blaming myself. I may have not tightened the cap, but I was just kind of bummed. This is the second one that I've had where it has dried out and stuck to the sides and I couldn't even use it. Now, pomades are very tricky. If you are not someone who sits your product on top of your makeup shelf or your vanity, pomades may not be great for you if you travel because they tend to dry out. So just know that if you're looking for new brow products and you travel a lot, tossed around, then you may want to invest in a pen. Pomade will dry out if it's tossed around because the cap loosens in your makeup bag. I will tell you, I absolutely love the color of this. They hit the nail on the head with all of their colors of their brow mousses. With these though, I just feel like they dry out very quickly. If you are bougie on a budget like I am and you want the finer things in life, but you don't want to spend $1 million, this is an awesome pomade because it comes with a brush. It does come with a double-ended brush with a spoolie on one end and your brow brush on the other end. So this is a great deal. This one retails for $29. So it is a great product and it does come with a brush. Our next category is mascara. I cannot live without mascara. It's one of those products, if you're on a desert island, want your mascara. You have no mirrors on a desert, but I could see my reflection in the water and girl, I better have mascara on that desert island wearing my loincloth. I have a strong feeling about mascaras and I believe that you should have a mascara wardrobe and not all mascaras work the same way. So this first mascara I'm going to show you, which is completely dry, is the Tarteist Lash Paint Mascara from Tarte Cosmetics. See, I love you, Tarte. See? This is one of the blackest mascaras that I have used to just coat those lashes, give lots of fullness, lots of thickness. I actually didn't like this mascara when I first got it, and I will tell you why, because I wasn't sure how to use it. Wiggler, okay? I don't know if any of you take your mascaras and you wiggle, but I wiggle. Mascara is not one for wiggling. And let me see if I can get the brush. If you can see, hopefully you can, but there's a good amount of space between the bristles. What tends to happen is if you wiggle, it adds a lot of product to the lashes and it can look very clumpy. This is a mascara that you are just supposed to continually, and I'm not telling you this as a fact, I'm telling you this is the way that it worked for me. This is a great mascara to just literally paint your lashes like a paintbrush and just go from the root to the tip. This one is not a wiggle mascara. It's just going to create a lot of depth and thickness at the base of your lashes and it can tend to look clumpy. It became one of my favorites and now it's completely dry, and I have another one that I'm using right now because I love this one so much. This one retails for $23 on all of your major retail websites as well as in store. So 23 bucks for this mascara. It's a great deal and it lasts me about 3 months, which is what your mascara should last you. You should not have a mascara for a year. If you do, throw them out now. It is not healthy for your eyes. Mascara should only last you 3 months if you're using them every day. Next up are two mascaras from one of my favorite brands, again, Benefit Cosmetics. I'm gonna talk about them together just to make this video go a little bit fast. These two are the They're Real and the Roller Lash Mascara. I know you have heard of a lot of beauty influencers talk about Roller Lash. Jeffree Star was actually on the package for Roller Lash because he loves it so much. I absolutely love this mascara, and this one, of course, again, is pretty dry. This Roller Lash is great for definition, separation, and length, but it also eliminates the need for you to curl your lashes because it actually has a technology that helps to curl your lashes back. If you don't like to use a lash curler, this one here will help to curl your lashes. This is a very soft, feminine look to the lash. This is not going to create a lot of depth, volume, false lash look. It's just a very pretty, soft, feathery look to the lash. And the top brush on this mascara is curved. It's probably a couple of my lashes hanging out there on top. This next mascara, again, is the They're Real Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. Beautiful mascara. I will tell you, you better pick up a makeup remover for this one. When this mascara first launched, so much hype around this mascara, and it was selling out within days of it being on the shelf, within hours for some stores of this being on the shelf, it was sold out. So I was like, I gotta get me one of them. So I had one of the girls at the Benefit counter. I was like, put one aside for me. I'm gonna buy one after my shift. I came over, I bought the mascara, and I fell madly in love with it. However, the next day when I put the mascara on, and that evening when I tried to take it off, it was hard to take off. I was pretty surprised. Tokyo, lay down. I'm yelling at my deaf dog right now. I had the hardest time taking this guy off. Not waterproof, it is very water resistant. Just know that. Just know that you're not gonna get this off with soap and water. You do need a good makeup remover. I would maybe suggest an oil-based makeup remover to pull this guy off. They do have one at Benefit that's called the They're Real Remover. You don't get a lot of product in the They're Real Remover. That's my only complaint with it. I have used Bifacil from Lancome, and I have also used the Take the Day Off from Clinique, which have removed this beautifully. This one retails for $24. I will show you the comb at the top. It has this little ball at the top, and that one is great for the lower lash line. You can literally just go back and forth and it'll grab those lower lashes. This mascara can be used horizontally and vertically, and you can actually push it up into your lashes to get more length and volume. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. It will make your lashes look like you have false lashes on, which essentially isn't that what we're going for. I have false lashes on right now, hello. So this next one is a newer mascara, not brand new, but it's coming up on, I think, being a year old. And this is the Monsieur Big from Lancome. I love this mascara. I was pretty shocked at how little of this I had to use to get beautiful lashes. And this one is, I mean, dry, super, super dry. It's now to the point where the bristles are sticking together because there's too much oxygen in the tube. So I'm gonna show you the brush, but I promise you your brush will look a lot prettier when you have a new one. So this is the brush after about 3 months of use. And it gives you definition, separation, length, and volume. Those 4 things are built in the Monsieur Big. They carry a waterproof version of this. I do not have the waterproof version. I only had the original version. I will tell you though, it does take a makeup remover to remove this one as well. Pretty much, to be honest with you, all of your higher end mascaras have such lash binding ingredients in them that they actually work out super, super well, and you do need a makeup remover to take them off. They're not just gonna drip off throughout the day. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Hey, can I call you back in like 10 minutes? I'm filming a video right now. All right, bye. Sorry. And that's so funny that Paula called me during a Lancome mascara. She works for Lancome. This mascara retails for $25, so it is the most expensive mascara I'm showing you today, but it is so worth it. Next up are 2 eyeliners. One of them has become
discontinued.
Is the saddest word in cosmetics and skincare and fragrance. Discontinued. Rest in peace. Magic Ink eyeliner from Benefit. I have a backup though, so I still have one left. Not a matte finish, which is kind of cool. It's going to have that patent leather finish. So it's going to have that little bit of shine to it. So it is a black, and there's like a little bit left. I'll try and swatch it for you so you can kind of see. Yeah, it's just kind of, it's at that stage where it's like clumpy right now because it's old. Is the Magic Ink eyeliner. I know it's very difficult to see, but you can see right at the top, it's like running out. So right here, you've got that separation. I really love how so tiny, I mean, the bristles in this were so tiny, so you can get that very just lifted thin wing, or you can press down because it's so liquidy and you can make a thick wing out of it. It's a beautiful eyeliner. I was trying to see if any websites carried this eyeliner, and the only website I found this on was jet.com for $130.05. If if you got some money and you want to give this liquid liner a shot, 130 bucks. There's a lot of other liners that you can buy that are probably good, just as good as this. So please do not buy it for it is not worth $130. So if you got money falling from the sky or growing on the trees in your yard, pick up this eyeliner on jet.com. No, I will not be repurchasing that. No, I will find something else. The next eyeliner I do want to talk to you about is something that's very cool because the writing is not even on it anymore, but you'll have to take my word for it that it's the Tartist double-ended eyeliner. Okay, so as you can see, the label is completely rubbed off. One end, you have a liquid pen felt tip, and I just had to go over it about 4 times for you to actually see it, but there it is there. So that's the Tartist. And then on the other end, and it won't even twist up anymore, okay? But this was the pen. So in this pen was a jet black coal pen line, and it actually ran out right around the same time as the liquid did, so it was great. What I would do with this is with the pen, I would go inside and tight line underneath my lashes, and then I would flip it over and do a wing or do all the way across the lashes. Or if I did a smoky eye, I would take the pen underneath and go right underneath the eye with it. This one, it retails for $24 through Ulta Beauty, Sephora, Macy's, Tarte Cosmetics. I had it for about 3 to 4 months, using it almost every single day, and it lasted me a really long time. It lasted me probably the same amount that a normal eyeliner would. So props to Tarte for giving you pretty much 2 eyeliners for the cost of 1. I absolutely loved this product. See, I love you, Tarte. So our next category is Buxom lip gloss. Buxom lip glosses. I only have 2 right now to show you that are empty or that are relatively empty. One of these is actually about to be empty, but I just still have it just to show you. My favorite color, and it is the Sophia from Buxom, which is what I actually have on today. Talked about it on Instagram. I've talked about it on Facebook, Snapchat probably. I really feel like this is the Cinderella slipper of lip gloss, and it can make everyone's lips look beautiful. The other lip gloss I have is a color that I just ran out of. Click, 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 click. This one here is the Buxom lip gloss, of course. Once again, this is in the color Destiny. Now with this one, I'm gonna try and get it as close as I can so you can see the color. It has almost the same color that the Sophia does. However, this one has a little bit more pink, and it's got some gold flecks. In the fall and winter season, this one, if I wanted to wear a nude, I kind of jazz it up a little bit because of the holiday. I also have, honorable mention, a miniature gloss from Buxom, and I have 2 full size of this color right now that I use, and this is pretty much everybody's favorite color from Buxom, and it's White Russian. So this one is a beautiful nude. Now you'll notice the packaging is more frosted. So this one's gonna give you a little bit more pigment and a little bit more color. Whereas this one is going to give you more of a sheer. So this is the lip gloss and the lip cream. So the packaging is a little bit different so you can differentiate what finish you want. Buxom lip glosses retail for $20 pretty much everywhere you go. Now they are usually part of the 21 Days of Beauty for Ulta. So if you go into Ulta during March, and I think it's September coming up, if you go in, sometimes these are on sale for 50% off, and that's when I always stock up, which is why I have so many. Thank you guys once again for joining me in this Empties journey. I promise the road is almost over. Body and hair products, that's gonna be the next Empties video. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.